Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Tochi and I hope you all are doing well. If you do not know yet, this is my second pregnancy and right now I am 7 weeks pregnant. I did a video where I revealed the pregnancy to my husband. I don't know if you guys would have seen the video as at now, or maybe I'll just put it somewhere in this video. And yeah, a lot of people have been asking why I've not been vlogging, and actually the thing is that I find it really stressful having to take out my camera every time to, like, as much as I love the whole, you know, putting videos together, you know, saving memories, it's not that easy for me considering I have a lot of work to do. I have if you guys know, I make shoes, so a lot of times I have a lot of jobs waiting for me, and it's really difficult to like just have the camera in our faces and go back, edit, push videos out. As interesting as it is really tasking for me. But then there are a lot of things I have to share with you guys, like talks like this. I also have a lot of handy DIY stuff that you guys can learn from my channel. If you're interested in all of this kind of stuff, the pregnancy stuff, DIY stuff, you know, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Backstory: I have a child already and she's 2 years and 5 months. She's the sweetest thing. She initially, myself and my husband had planned that when she turns 2 years we'll be having our second child. You know, that was what we actually planned. That was how we thought things are supposed to go. Like when you have a child, you plan when you want to. If you're on family planning, you plan when you want to, like, go off your family planning and have a baby, you know. Unfortunately, it was not easy. So from the first month we decided that we were going to start trying for a baby. We were trying to plan ovulation period so we could have a boy. We were planning everything so that, you know, having sex during ovulation period would give you, you know, higher chances of having a boy. So that was what we were trying to do, and during the months we just continue using our preventive methods and everything, and then that ovulation period we're trying for a boy. And then, like, first month, second month, third month, fourth month, nothing, no pregnancy. So we just decided, man, I think it was like the 5th or 6th month, we just decided that we were not going to try anything, ovulation or not ovulation. We're just going to leave everything, like no more planning for boy. You know, if a boy comes, fine. If it's not a boy, if it's a girl, fine. We just wanted another baby. Like, we were ready. I was ready. From then till when I took him was about 14 months. You can imagine, when we were actually thinking we were going to have the baby, and God says no until 14 months after we started trying, before we had the baby. So yeah, it was really difficult, and at the point I was thinking, I hope nothing is wrong. I hope my last baby, the doctor did not, you know, make a mistake in the surgery and did something wrong. I just kept on wondering, like, what could the problem be? I already have a baby, why is it so hard? So I went on folic acid. I went on this pregnant care, yeah, because I heard pregnant care actually helps to boost your eggs and all that. And at a point I took Clomid. I can't remember what the content is, but the name is Clomid, and it increases your chances of having multiple births, twins actually. So I took Clomid with pregnant care once, and then I heard that the contraindications, there were some things they said about having defected children or something. So I just stopped it because I felt like the drug was too complicated, and it was not a doctor that recommended it for me. I just heard about it and decided to take it, so I just stopped taking it. And at the point I was actually worried. I was actually bothered, like, why is it not happening? So I just cut off. I was talking to one of my friends who had a kind of delay in her delivery and everything, and she's like, don't you just remove your mind from this thing? When you take your mind off it, that's when it comes. As much as it might not make sense, that was what I actually did. And I just removed my mind from it. I just stopped everything. All the drugs I was taking, I stopped taking them completely. I just decided that, man, I'm just going to live my life. Like, I even wanted to buy coffee. I wanted to start exercising, and there's this coffee I like to take when I'm exercising, and it's not good for women that are trying to give birth, or pregnant women. But I like it because it makes me less hungry, and it makes me, like, it boosts your metabolism. So you're exercising and you're losing even more than you would lose without the coffee. So yeah, I like to use that coffee. If you guys want to check it out, Oram coffee, something like that. It's on Instagram. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to buy the coffee to start, like, based on this whole thing is wasting my time. But although I didn't buy it, I was still trying to gather myself for the coffee. When you know, I had already stopped my drugs, my tablets, my folic acid. I stopped all of that because it was kind of pulling me back. All of a sudden, one day I was usually my period is about 30 days. There was a time my period stayed till 39 days. 39 days. On the 40th day, I was like, I'm going to test this thing, like, it's definitely going to be positive. On the 40th day, it came. Like, it was so annoying. Something that is usually about 30 days. When I decided I was ready to give it, it just became very irregular at that period. It was very, very coincidental. Like, why, when I want to give birth, I can't really plan myself because I'm not even very certain. I can almost not tell when I'm ovulating. That's how bad it is. I've tried to study myself, I've tried to listen to my body, but it's really, really hard to tell when I'm ovulating. So I use my period to, like, track, and then my period is giving me 32 days, 35 days, 39 days, 30 days. You know, it's very difficult. Eventually, one day I was just lying down on my bed, like, this thing had gotten to 34 days, and I was like, okay, just 4 days. Well, I chartered those pregnancy sticks, you know, those very cheap HCG test strips. So I just went to the toilet and put it while I was wearing my undie bag. I just checked it and I saw 2 lines, like 2 lines. Could it be a mistake? I went back to the packet. Like, if you know how many times I have tested myself with this strip, you will know that it was already a normal thing, that no was a normal answer. So I wasn't expecting it to be positive. So when I saw 2 lines, I had to go back to the sachet, to the packet of the thing, to check what no is, and I was like, and I saw no is positive. Mind you, I was just 34 days, like 34 days into my period. I was expecting my period on the 30th day or 32nd, but this was 34. And I went to check it again, and it was positive again. I had to go and do a blood test, and it was also positive. So that was how I found out I was pregnant, and that was when all that played out with my husband. So just like my first pregnancy, I am extremely tired, sleepy. I am too sleepy. I'm not a sleeping kind of person, you know. I sleep only when necessary, when I don't have anything to do. So I can stay awake throughout the day, and in the night also stay awake. I can stay awake in the night, and then during the day it's even difficult for me to sleep during the day because I just have a lot of things on my mind that I have not done, that I'll just keep on thinking about. Like, I have this to do, I have that to do. I can't just spend my time lying down on the bed. But this time around, even before I found out I was pregnant, the sleep had already started. In fact, a day before I found out, I was hungry. First of all, it started with very large appetite, although now I have lack of appetite. I've totally lost my appetite. So it started some days before. I had eaten breakfast, and it was just like 12 p.m. and I was already hungry. I was telling my husband, I'm hungry, like, I'm really hungry. He was like, you just ate breakfast around 9-10. How come you're hungry by 12? I was like, if I'm not pregnant, then there's a problem, because the hunger is real, and I was hungry, and then I ate before I now actually found out that okay, I was pregnant. So yeah, signs, or rather my experience at 7 weeks pregnant. I'm very nauseous. I feel like throwing up, although I don't throw up. I didn't throw up in my first pregnancy. It doesn't look like I'm going to throw up in this pregnancy. I feel like it will make me feel better. I feel like there's a lot of nonsense. In fact, I'm very sensitive to smell. Everything irritates me. Everything irritates me. My first pregnancy, rice was so irritating to me. Rice, boiling rice was so irritating to me in my first trimester, but second trimester everything just disappeared. But this one, almost everything is irritating to me, and even when I'm not perceiving anything, even when just like doing nothing, I feel irritated. I just want to take like Coke or bitter lemon, or you know, maybe something slappy, maybe something like orange juice, or something to sip very little by little, you know, just because I don't want to have so much of it. So I just want to take one thing for a long time, and once it finishes I want more. Appetite, no, I am extremely bloated, so I feel full. I feel like I have already had a lot to eat, even though I know that I have not had anything to eat. Yeah, I already mentioned the sleeping part, that yeah, I feel sleepy every time. As I'm talking to you guys right now, I am feeling sleepy. After this video, I may try to sleep. I may lie down and try to sleep, but I have so many things to do that will keep on ringing in my head, and at the end of the day I may not sleep. Bottom line is that I am tired. After sleeping, when I wake up, I am still tired. While I'm sleeping, I am feeling sleepy. It's so crazy, guys. It's so crazy, guys. This period is like, I cannot wait for this first trimester to pass so I can start enjoying my pregnancy, you know, second trimester. Another thing I have is excess saliva. My mouth is full of saliva. It's like there's so much to swallow. Sometimes I feel like spitting out some of it. Excess saliva, it's another thing. Yeah, as much as it doesn't really affect me in a bad way, but yeah, I feel the need to eat certain foods that are not my food. Like, I want to go out and eat something I did not cook. There's a place where we buy food around here, and all of a sudden, no, we have never bought food from that person before, and all of a sudden we decided to go to like a restaurant. We decided to start going there to buy food, and now it's becoming an addiction because I can't even control it. Like, sometimes that is the only thing I want, and the worst thing is that when I want it, it feels like everybody in the house is going to eat it. Like, I'm the only one that is pregnant. Can these guys just let me enjoy this thing on my own? You know, it's a lot of cost buying food, you know, when you can make the food in the house. I don't have a problem cooking, but eating my own food it's not what I want to do. The number one thing that started even before I realized I was pregnant was my breasts were extremely sensitive. My nipples were extremely sensitive. It happens when my period is coming, so I actually thought it was my period that was coming, but then after doing the test till now, still extremely sensitive, like so sensitive that it is painful, you know. So something that before, even when I'm removing my bra, it's like my bra brushing my nipples. It hurts a lot. Yeah, so that's it. So that's my 7 weeks update for now. Yesterday I went to do a scan, and we were able to see the sac, but we weren't able to see the baby because the baby is still too little. So, but everything is looking fine by God's grace. We also heard the baby's heartbeat, which is like the sweetest thing I heard the whole of last week. Yeah, so we heard the baby's heartbeat really fast. From the things I'm reading online, baby is developing some organs, baby is developing fingers and toes. Yeah, so anyway, I will keep you guys updated on this journey. This is just 7th week update, and I'll let you guys know how it's coming. So do I have other pregnant mothers watching these videos, or other expecting mothers, or recently delivered? What are your experiences? Do you experience these things as well? I hear that there's some strange things women need when they're pregnant. So guys, let me hear in the comment section. I hear a lot of things like women eating dust, leaking dust. I mean, does that come in the first trimester, second trimester, or third trimester? At what point do women actually feel the need to take dust? I don't understand that. So guys, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.